But
hey, I already told y'all. I won't be specific, but Asians, the community, they got fried shit on lock, bro.
they can definitely.
They got fried shit on lock, bro.
Some wings.
It ain't close. I love my people. We can cook, and there's things that we do really well. But frying food, nah. That's the Asian bag, bro. And leave it to them. Leave it to them. Don't do the and leave me on the island, nigga. I'm lying.
It's subjective. I'm saying like
when it come to Chinese chicken wings is hitting.
Yeah.
I don't know what the yellow little tin is.
Yeah.
But it's good though. But
I think
it's flavor in that motherfucker though.
Yeah. I think when it comes to that's hard.
What else do they fry that's hitting like that though?
I mean, I don't know because I've only ever had chicken.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I'll be specific. They got the best fried chicken. But I've said that so many times on this pod and off pod. Yeah. You know what I mean? I do think they body fried food, but I've only ever had chicken from, the Asian community where I could say, hey, this was they smoked this.
They fry it well. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if I'm giving it they the best, but they do fry it well. Yeah.
Who have y'all had that?
I've had some soul food spots that's like right on the spot.
Who was in the kitchen though?
Yeah. Huh?
Who was in the kitchen though?
This is black people. Like
okay.
Straight up.
Yeah.
From the front to the back. Yeah.
Hey, y'all ever had a work wife? I'm going there.
Yeah. Matter of fact, yeah.
Yes, I have before.
Yeah.
Did she know that she was the work wife?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, yeah, she knew what's up.
So I ain't gonna hold you. All my shit has been unspoken. So yeah, right. Let's put parameters on it. Yeah. And this is that. I'm so glad I got my ring on this episode because goddamn. But the work wife, the bestie, the work bestie, whatever. However you want to.
It's really nothing going on.
It's nothing going on, but like it's the one that you before you head out for lunch, you like, hey yo, you need something?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or like, you hit the gas station on the way back in,
right.
And just from habit or repetition or being around somebody a long time, you kind of know what they like or don't like. So you like, hey, yo, picked up a body armor. Hey, picked up some sunflower seeds, ranch flavored, because, I was at the store.
Yeah.
Have you ever had somebody, at any of your jobs where, it was, you're in the gray area, right?
Mm-hmm.
Again, platonic, but at work it can get PG-13.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's right there on the border.
Yeah.
I have. I definitely have. Was it my first job? Yeah, it was my first job. First job in high school, matter of fact. And she was my homegirl too. I actually got her the job there because I had the job first. I was working at Andy's first, and then my homegirl, shout out my homegirl Tiffany. Yeah, we was real cool. You know what I'm saying? And like people to the point that people would be like, "Yo, are y'all?"
Yeah.
And it was like, "Nah, that's
that question always comes up in them situations.
Yeah, and it was like, "Nah, that's like on some shit." Like we would say, "Nah, that's my sister, that's my brother," but like,
and that's what it be.
Yeah,
that's bro, that's sis.
Yeah.
But like, one of y'all giving each other the side eye based off who's saying it. Or are you clocking? Here's a good one. Mm-hmm. Are you clocking when new faces come in? Right. Mm-hmm. It ain't no competition because it's just not one.
Yeah.
But subconsciously, you in your head, you like, hold on, nigga, he making her laugh too hard.
Yeah. Back
and that's up. When you that's when you say some little slick shit to them, and you be like, oh, you got you a new little. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's so corny. Yeah. That's so corny, bro. That we do that shit.
Yeah.
I see the post. It was on TikTok or Instagram, one of those. But it was a female, and she was in the bed crying. She was like, "Yo, when you just lost the love of your life, but your husband's in the living room."
Damn. Now that's cold blooded.
It's tough.
Hey, crazy.
That's cold blooded. That's different.
I think we've all had, somebody that we just kind of vibed with, though.
Yeah,
for sure. In the workplace.
For sure. Yeah, I definitely have. But today, now, I can't.
Yeah, we know.
You can't get that off. Like even if it's jokingly, like I can even joke and say no shit like that now.
Nah, you can't even, and you can't even present the illusion. You know what I mean? So like when you go to the work parties or the functions, you gotta play it real cool. And you move that way, right? Yeah. But it's still, women and intuition and shit like that. They know how to put 2 and 4 together to get 8.
Yeah. Well said.
Because you can,
yes, girl math, girl math.
You can have nigga, limit the jokes. Limit the chuckles.
And you can't show a lot of teeth. Yeah. Bruce said it. You cannot show a lot of teeth because man, they on your ass.
Yeah. You said that was who again? You be like, that's I told you about. No, you didn't.
Nah.
You be like,
you ain't never tell me. I didn't.
Yeah. You just be like, ain't no.
Oh, and they gonna play hella stupid on some. They know you told him, but like they like, nah, I don't remember that.
Hit you with some shit on the way home. Oh, did you check on your girl? And you be like, here we go.
That's a long ride.
Yeah, long ride.
Look, so before I start this pod, I got it. I'm not in a 360 by any means, but my boss. She's a female and she's older, so she's not tech savvy. If she has something to say, she's gonna call you, no matter what time of the day it is.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So I had to make that very clear at home, because it could be it could look like a problem. You know what I mean? I'm like, look, just bear with me. Like immediate boss. You know what I mean? I'm the right hand, and I can just get calls at any time. So like. It was a couple times where that happened to what you were just saying, and I remember I was on the way home from work one night, and I always call my wife on the way home.
Yeah.
And and I didn't really have much to say in this conversation. You know what I mean? So like as I was getting ready to get off, she was like, "Hey, you about to call you about to call your boss?" And I was just like, man, no.
Yeah.
I only did that because she called me.
Yeah.
She called me. Like I would just be calling the people on the way home just cause,
I'm gonna tell you one thing that get me sometimes. And I'm not saying that like I've ever been in a situation with my wife about it, but like you know how people like say if somebody call you and they've set their picture on their phone or whatever. How
and it pops up on yours.
Man, one of my soldiers called me, bro. And she got this picture where like she in this like little dress.
Kind of fire.
Yeah.
Kind of fire.
And it just popped like we just chilling. We at the crib, we talking the phone like that. And that motherfucking ring and that big and it pops up big as fuck too. Like the picture pop up and I'm like
it take up the whole screen.
I looked at it and I was like, and the first thing after I looked at the picture, I looked at her and she looking like, nigga, who the fuck is that?
Because last time I checked, y'all wear uniforms, nigga, where you work at.
Man,
hey,
look, that's my soldier. I don't know where that picture came from. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you know me, like I'm not all in tune with all of that shit. So I'm just like, I don't know where the fuck that picture came from. Like, it ain't saved in my phone.
But naturally, body get hot. Yeah, you just like, bro,
yeah, man.
Like, of all time,
and it's tension just a little bit. Like she ain't pressed me about it, but I was just like, yo, this is my. I answered that motherfucker on speaker. Yo, what's up,
bro? Nigga, we was in the bed one time, bro, and I don't know if y'all ever had this happen, but like on your call log, the last person you called, sometimes if you don't go into that app for a while, when you click back on it, it just goes back to the last thing you were doing. So I was on my call log, and another female at my job, she's the liaison to my boss.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like while she was out, I was dealing with her.
Yeah.
Same situation. And I remember I was in the bed and like, bro, and I have my phone on bright. So I don't know how y'all get down. But so Kendra, she's like, yo, put that shit on 0. And I'm on like, have that bitch on 100.
Yeah.
And granted, this didn't turn into nothing, nor did she say anything. I felt the tension though.
Yeah.
Male intuition kicked in.
Yeah.
But I remember we was joking, and it always comes after a good laugh too.
Time.
It always comes at when you are just at the peak of marriage, relationship, all that shit. And I remember, bro, I went on my phone for something, and then I was like, yo, hit the call log. Big ass motherfucking, you know what I mean? And it wasn't a picture, but it was the emoji. The emoji of a female or whatever. And it had that up there.
Yeah.
And again, you were talking about the picture, but with the picture, how They also set how they want their name said.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it had no affiliation to work tied to it, bro.
Yeah.
Man,
It was crazy.
I clicked out that motherfucker so fast, bro. I said,
Yeah.
Yo.
Good night.
Yep. Oh, I'm tired.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? And welcome back to another episode of the With the Bros podcast, a group chat turn podcast. This is episode 35. It's your boy Rod. We got Brose in the building.
Yep.
We got Bruce in the building. Shades on.
Yeah.
I'm scared when you got the shades on because that means you got some shit to say,
I'm chilling, bro.
or you know, the vibes is just
vibing.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And we ain't had no party favors before this episode, so I don't know what you got up your sleeve, brother, but I'm here for it. How everybody doing?
Yeah.
Feeling
Good.
great.
Good. Got some energy.
Yeah, man. So, you know, salute to the work wives. Y'all know who y'all are. Past and present.
Yeah.
You know, nothing applies to this room.
More so
Right.
past.
More so bad.
Yeah. 100% passed. Yeah.
Hey, you salty if you find out your lady got a work husband? Because them the dangerous ones for real.
Yeah,
I feel like work husbands play their role better than the work wife.
Explain.
I'm here to debate
Explain.
Talk to me.
because the work husband, we know, right? Whether you're in a relationship or not, we just kind of know how to play the field and how to play the situation. We know, hey, I'm not calling you after hours. We know we ain't sending nothing risky over the lines. You know what I mean? But with females, you don't always get that. They get comfortable. They chip away. And sometimes if they're fortunate in the situation that they do get eyes on your lady in real time, now they're downloading data and they're like, okay, I see where I'm at now. You know what I mean? And now they start doing some bullshit that's out of character.
Yeah.
Like, yo, we ain't discussed this.
Yeah.
So it's like, but I feel like with dudes, it's like, yo, you got your anomalies that get hooked.
I was about to say, but you know,
I'm just saying it's more common with females to break character than it is for the males to break character.
Yeah. Unless you got that thirsty dude that's pushing the limits, like he playing that.
That's normally when he's the younger one in the situation.
Yeah.
And the older one, and the older woman is like, yo, look, this is how this need to play.
Yeah.
And if you ain't, then I'm out. But you know, once you throw that old fire on them, you know what I mean? It's like, fuck.
I think that's a single person's world, though, as far as like having work wives and work husbands, because you got that leeway to play around like that. Like when you in a relationship, you don't even want to play with that. Like again, like I said it before on the pod, like it depends on your relationship. Some people are open and jokey like that, but like for the most part, like you don't even want to.
You don't want to go down that path.
Yeah, you don't even want to shed no light down that, or even make it seem like that.
Because it might start off as a joke.
Exactly.
To that text coming
You know what I'm
through.
saying? Or like
Or
shit.
that call.
You know, I got a work thing. I'm you know, and you really got a work thing, but now you like, now the other person like, shit, how many work things you got? And what you like, you know what I'm saying? Like what you got going on? Like so it's like you don't never wanna like I think that's a single person's thing. And that's cool, you know what I'm saying? But like when you're in a relationship, I don't think you got the room to even play with work wives or work husbands.
Is it okay to have, and I say it loosely, friendships in the workplace?
I think,
Friendships,
yeah. I think you can have friendships.
I mean so like opposite sex,
too,
opposite sex.
But that I feel like, I mean,
and friend
it's
might be a
gonna
loose term, right? But to say like yo, hey, such and such, that's the homie. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you got to realize, hot take, we spend more time at work sometimes than we do at home.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and I know I've gotten better at, you know, one, the information I share with people in public, you know what I mean? Because again, when you be at work long hours and you start talking about family, you know what I mean? There's a fine line of what you should share and don't share.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And making it relevant to prevent people from crossing that line.
Yeah.
But, you know, because of sometimes and, you know, our past getting, you know, misconstrued in the situation, it's like, yo, you know, I'm not saying I'm looking for that,
Yeah.
but I don't think sometimes in the right situation that it's wrong to be cool with, people in the workplace.
Yeah. I think for us, we both got, friends at the workplace.
And work in fields where it puts us in positions to, we work in a co-ed dominant field.
Yeah, we do.
And
and
especially you're like for every male, it's like 4 females.
It's crazy. Yeah.
So it's like, you
gotta work together.
Like, you have to.
You can't isolate. Like
one to get the job done.
It's hard to be in any type of environment like that and not like get cool with somebody.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to not be approachable.
Yeah. And that's the
then that'll start affecting the work and all that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. As long as like you said, you just got to keep your boundaries and know, what's your left and right limits for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? And respect the home.
Be aware. Don't cross no lines.
Yeah. Before we get into the episode though. So for listeners and for people watching, Brose and I, we got some bullshit on. So if you listen to the last episode, we were talking about Walmart and Target clothing.
Yeah.
And we were also talking about how we should challenge each other because he was team Target and I was team Walmart. Mm-hmm. So we decided to actually put it to the test and both of us, shop our respective stores that we were representing and, see who can put together the better fit.
Yeah.
There was a stipulation. We decided to not go with shoes from respective store, just out of respect to taste buds and style. So the shoes obviously are going to be a little bit nicer than the clothes we got on, but we wanted to kind of showcase what we came up with before we get into the pod.
Yeah.
So
it was more just a challenge on if we can find
and not so like who can who has the better fit, but like just showing that you don't have to go to the PacSun or the H&M or the the
but
pop.
y'all did pick these specific places.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was there like any reasoning behind it, or it was just?
So for me, it was more so the fact that because again, like I said in the last episode, it was Walmart systemically has the rep of cheaper clothing and the knockoff and those brands that you just don't typically shop.
Yeah.
Right.
And because I go there and I frequent it a lot, I don't buy my clothes there all the time, but I've been in the section and I was like, they actually sell nice clothes if you just kind of give it a second and look through the shit, which I had to do.
Yeah.
It wasn't just no walk in and just boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Like my old lady will tell you, we was in there, I had to circle the block about 3 times before I actually went with what I bought. But, and it appears safe. But anyway. So
and to add on to that, like we was talking about like basically the past. Cause back in the day, like if your parents or something was trying to get you something from Walmart or Target, like clothes, you'd be like, man, man. Like you wouldn't want nothing from the stores, from that store, or you wouldn't want to be seen shopping in the clothes section in Walmart unless you was getting a graphic tee.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, and then I was telling you earlier, like I kind of felt when I was in Target, you know what I'm saying? I was in there and I'm shopping, I'm just looking through some stuff, and then like I seen a couple of people walk by, and then like that instant feeling came over. I was like, oh, these niggas see me in Target. They thinking I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is where I normally shop. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it almost made you want to make some shit up. Like, I got an interview tomorrow. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas don't know you.
And this
like,
nigga standing in front of the graphic tees. Nigga like, yo, what interview
like,
you got, nigga?
So, so you just felt that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that judgment or whatever. But then I was just like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. But, like, that natural feeling, it came over me like, oh, shit, this nigga see me shopping in Walmart. I wonder what he's saying. Like, oh, this nigga, you know what I'm saying? So
it's like some therapy in here too.
Yeah. So I mean, but I ain't gonna hold you though. Salute to the people that do go to Walmart as the first option.
Yeah.
While to what he was saying, that's a thing. I also was able to appreciate the people that do go to Walmart or Target as the first option because they do got some shit in there. You do have to look.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna be, hey, let me pick this up on the first look or the first try. But they do have some shit in there, man.
And the last thing I say about this is like, honestly, we didn't have the options like H&M back in the day.
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. some of the shit in Target was more expensive than the shit that's in H&M.
And higher quality.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
And
so
higher
it was
quality.
like, I was like, damn. So, you know, back in the day, like if we had an H&M back in the day, like when we was coming up, where you can go get a $10 shirt or, you know what I'm saying, a $15 pair of jeans or whatever, like it'd have been different. But, you know,
it's crazy too, because like if you think about it, and we'll kind of get into it after we model the fits, but a lot of these brands that we grew up liking, that we saw at the bigger stores, Walmart and Target are starting to pick up the partnership.
Yeah.
You know, and it may not be a robust, you know, rollout.
And it's not their top tier stuff.
Yes, it might be the second or the mid tier or the lower, you know, echelon of the brand, but it's still the brand.
Yeah.
So, and like a lot of like up and coming companies are partnering with, you know, the Walmarts, the Targets. You know, it's kind of similar to like Tubi when we were talking about Tubi. Like it needs a jump start from somewhere.
True.
And then before you know it, people are gonna pick it up, and you know, shit. But I guess I'll go first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean,
got to see this.
Yeah.
Got that shit on.
Hey. So I got the boot cut.
The boot cut.
Got the Kendrick Lamar flare bottom.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So look though, I got the Wrangler jeans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Gray wash.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy. Hoodie. No boundary.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice fit.
Nice fit. Nice quality. And then you know I got the George. This was on clearance. Okay. I got the George vest. If you will, you know what I mean? And then you know obviously bread fours on the feet. You know dad gang on the hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shit.
It's clean. It's clean.
Yeah.
Real quick.
He like it.
Yeah.
I wear it out.
Like,
hey,
Look,
hey.
I wear it out. You know what I mean?
Man.
Hey, when anybody start off saying, man, it's about to be some shit.
Because like when we first said this, I had went to Target before. And I was like, damn, I seen some shit. But then when we said we was gonna do this, I was like, damn, I don't see that same shit no more. So, same stuff. I got the Wrangler, these Wrangler, I don't know what these. It's called utility.
That's them performance pants, nigga.
Like,
Hey, I ain't gonna hold
do
you.
whatever you want, man.
I used to work in them joints.
They comfortable
clean.
as
They comfortable,
hell.
bro.
Yeah, I got a couple in the closet.
Yeah.
Yeah, those, you know what I'm saying? And then I think this is a good fellow. I think that's, I don't know if that's like Target's like.
Yeah, that's they brand.
That's like the no bound. Yeah. No boundaries. Yeah.
Yeah, good fellow t-shirt or whatever. You know what I'm saying? New Balances. My Target got them. I don't know about yours. Nah, I don't know.
See, I thought we said this wasn't a competition, man.
New Balance 1000. You know what I'm saying? Check it out.
You put it together clean with the matching socks. I see.
Stop looking at your shoes, man.
Yeah, I'm just making sure.
Hey, I'm gonna say though, it's crazy how you made the blues.
Yeah.
Nah, he did.
Yeah.
He made
It's
them pop.
crazy how you made the blues add up, man.
Oh, I ain't even I got the socks too. You
From
feel me?
Target?
But, yeah, from Target. You know what I'm saying? Something
Okay.
slight, but
Okay.
yeah. You know.
He got me. Hey.
It's not a competition.
Nah, he got me. He got me. Hey.
But the socks do. Nah.
Yeah.
Hey, he got me.
Hey, no, y'all both did y'all thing on that.
He got me.
It was fun.
Y'all both
I
did
mean,
y'all thing on that.
I'm down to do it again. Like, well, I ain't gonna say we got to do it again, but like, I'm definitely a go back and
Yeah.
revisit. You know what I mean?
And it's kind of similar to H&M. Like, I only go into H&M for like the basics.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean? I'm
yeah.
not going in. They do have nice graphic tees, but you know, I'm going in there to get like a crisp white tee, or a crisp black tee.
Yeah.
And I've gotten a few graphics, but you know, like truth be told, like I said with H&M, you know, not trying to shit on them, but the material sometimes, right?
Cheap.
Yeah.
It's one time only. And then if you do buy the right size, that'll shrink to the size you need. It's like, damn,
It don't hit the same.
it don't hit the same in the moment that I need it for.
Yeah, it don't hit the same.
So it's like, damn. But I will say, like, I bought things from Walmart where I've washed it 10, 20 times.
And it's still
it still fit the same.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? Or it's not as much of a difference.
Yeah.
Bro, I got
So-
a drawer full of H&M shirts that just either the sleeves is too short,
Yeah, or it don't come down long enough.
or that joint almost crop top now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Or the neck didn't come back to life. So it's just like, yeah, like like you said, one time wears, like, you know what I'm saying? I know when I get done, it's going to be a workout shirt or around the house type.
And it's like they use that motherfucking tissue paper cotton.
Yeah. I'm talking about cheap material.
Yeah, it's like but you know what? I'm joking, but for real, I think they do recycle.
Recycle?
I think they use recycled.
And they probably put like the bare minimum amount of cotton they can in there to call it cotton.
But they still say it's 100% though. So what is it?
Hey, listen, who gonna do the research on it?
I bet you it's a level that you gotta have for you just to say it's 100.
Hey, but because I'm
Probably
a competitor,
like 82.
and I don't care about winning or losing, but I do, you know, for the listeners and watchers, I am curious. Let us know in the comments who you think, you know, had the better fit or, you know, was able to find the better outfit from respective store.
Yeah.
You know, I won't say crown a winner or a loser, but, you know.
Or would you or do you shop at Target or Walmart?
Yeah. Or like you said, would it make you shop there now, seeing what we were able to put together?
Yeah. Now, Kendra was asking us why we ain't do the shoes too.
She did say
that. I said I ain't there.
Nah, but I'm telling you, I shit you not. They had some fire. I guess Avia or Avia. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's like AVAI or AVIA, whatever the fuck it is. But they had some shit that looked just like what he got on his feet.
Yeah.
But it's just the Walmart brand of that shoe.
Walmart good at that.
I shit you not. And it was a fire colorway. It was like a royal-ish navy blue, brown with a tan, bro, with a cream. Like, bro, it was crazy.
Hey, Walmart is good at replicating.
I almost bought them. No. But I almost bought them just to kind of show y'all in person, like, what they look like.
Hey, with the right jean, them big baggy jeans
where you could cover it,
or sweatpants.
And if Shawty from motherfucking Garden City that one time was able to pull off them bullshits, I would have been fine with these.
Man. Yeah,
so, But, hey, I will say this was a fun challenge.
Yeah, that was cool.
I did sweat trying to find some clothes because I was like, damn.
Yeah, I hit him up. I was like, hey, bro, if it's slim pickings.
And if you don't want to do it, we cannot. We cannot. And I'll be just fine, bro. Yeah. But nah, that's what's up, man. Cool. I'm glad we finally did it, though, and you know, put it to the test. Do y'all ever find yourself, you know, acting different, you know, with people or, you know, or you get around certain people and then find yourself, you know, moving differently in a sense?
I know what you're saying. And yes. So, like, just like we were saying before, like with coworkers, like people that I work with, they may see me, they know me a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Right. But like, if they was to see me in this environment or hanging with y'all or outside of work, they might be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? And it's not because like I'm being fake, but it's just like, I don't know. I think it's just a natural, like, okay, I don't need to show you this side of me. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we here on a professional aspect. I that's the reason why I know you. That's the reason why I'm around you. And the way I act could affect our work. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, or our work relationship. So, like, I present myself a certain way at work, whereas, you know, when I'm home or with the homies or whatever, it's different.
And I think that's healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was going to say, is that being fake?
And that's what I'm saying, because some people may say you code switching.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with code switching, though. I think
that's good. That's a good point.
I mean, I honestly think, like, there's a time and a place for certain stuff, and it's like, hey, when I'm at work, like he said, like, I'm at work, I'm this person at work, but when I'm at the crib, or if I'm out with the homies drinking or whatever, like, no, I'm not about to be that same person.
The only pushback I'll give is, and you may have said this on pod or just now or whatever, but to his point, when people see that side of you, sometimes they don't know how to turn the switch on and off.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, because I don't so much have a problem with people seeing me in a certain light, but it's like, okay, nigga, you saw me in that moment because it fit that moment. Yeah. All right, now we're back at work.
Yeah. And I've seen that happen in real time between like a manager and an employee that he was working over, to where it's like, okay, y'all might hang out, y'all cool, but when we here in the office in front of everybody else, you gotta
even with like the friends and one's the supervisor scenario that we were talking about. It's the same thing. It's like, bro, come on, bro. Like, I know what we do outside of work.
Yeah.
But you gotta lock in.
Some people don't know how to.
Some people don't know how to differentiate that.
Like, exactly.
And they do it on purpose.
Yeah.
They do that shit on purpose.
They use that. They can use it against you.
Yeah.
We're like, nigga, we was just out chasing hoes last night. You know,
it's like, bro, like, true. And you went 0 for 4, but salute, you my nigga though. You my nigga though. Yeah. Oh, you quiet now? Yeah. Hey, real quick, you know what that made me think of just now? That nigga Trey Rags, bro. Y'all know who I'm talking about? Yo, Trey Rags is funny as hell, bro.
Yeah,
he be killing me. It was the one where he was at like a dance or a party at like a teenager, and he started off as the guy that was posted up on the wall.
Yeah,
and his homie came up and was like, "Yo, man, they throwing some ass out here, man. Get behind some junk."
Yeah, and
he was like, "Nah, I'm cool. He's like, "Man, you tripping, man? Get on this ass out here." And in the minute he stepped up to try to dance, she was like,
yeah, clown the nigga.
Yeah, he said he tried to take my body. Bro, I thought that shit was funny as hell, bro.
Hey, but listen. That was the risk you used to take back in the day. You in the club, you dancing, and you like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Because you like, you right here, the group of girls right there, everybody kind of dancing, everybody then kind of looked around. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You like, all right, am I going to take this chance to get behind her for it either to turn around and look at you and be like, or one of her friends be like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
and it's always the friend that be cock blocking, bro.
Mm-hmm. That was crazy.
Because it goes in stages, right? And you got to really play it delicately, like you said. Mm-hmm. You know, because you can't be creepy on the walk up.
Yeah.
But you still got to inch forward to make progress.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, you get behind. You're going to get a few humps off the strength of the song.
Yeah.
Because they like, okay, maybe they feel it, maybe they don't.
Yeah.
But let's just say they feel it. Then they turn around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. To validate. You know what I'm saying?
You get a few more humps on the turnaround.
Yep.
So now you had about 6 humps. Mm-hmm. Hey. That's a crucial point to be at, bro, because, I've been on the side where she was feeling it, but the friend didn't.
Yeah.
And then I've been on the side where both of them wasn't feeling that shit. Yeah. And now you a creep dog.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Ugly.
And don't celebrate too early.
Hey, you got to go to the other side of the club.
How long before y'all put hands on hips? How long before y'all put hands on hips?
If you do it before there's like...
Going to the celebrating too early, though.
Confirmation.
Let's say you pass the look test. How long after that before you be like, all right, let me control the situation?
Because you gotta
let it rock a little bit.
After the look test, you gotta ease up a little bit, like closer, and you gotta let it come to you. Like, because when they dancing, they naturally gonna feel they bumping into something. Like you gotta get the little incidentals and see and be like, oh, okay, she ain't all right. So like you scoot up a little bit, and then if she keep naturally bumping you, and she ain't looking back or saying like bag up or something. That's when you kind of know, like, okay, we got something here.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? When you definitely got motion is when y'all doing the one-offs on the beat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So like when she start freestyling and you catching the freestyle,
you like, bow. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't fully engaged. You kind of playing it off.
Nigga, that shit like, corny as fuck now.
Hey, but that's because niggas don't dance.
The choreograph hump.
Hey, you can't dance to I'll switch a nigga and all this shit. You can't dance like that.
Hey, because perfect song. It started off on the floor, end up on the A. When you
that's a different
vibe. Front, back, side, girl. Hey, I'm telling you,
like when they got into like that reggae bag, like that Wayne Wonder, Sean Paul, like, bro, you had to be on something. At that point.
Yeah, it's songs like that where you, regardless of how ugly or whatever, you gotta find something. At least you have to accept the rejection if it comes. You have you can't be on the wall when certain songs come on.
And that's the thing. You gotta take that risk. You gotta get over that fear of rejection. So you just like, boom, you get on it. Because I remember I had a homeboy. He's just like, nigga, I'm going to get on everything. They either going to say yay or nay, and then I'm going to keep... Like, he didn't care. It, like, to me, at a young age, I'm like, one rejection, nigga, I might be like, hey, bro, I'm cool tonight. Like, these hoes tripping.
Hey,
like, you know what I'm saying?
you start saying
one.
dumb shit, bro.
Like, this party lame in the mug. Like
y'all trying to go.
Yeah.
And you telling the homie who's dripped in sweat in the beater, who just got off like 5 hugs. Right. You know what I mean?
And he like, man, come on, man. So it's just like, But that was, I mean, it's funny now, but like, that was cool though. Like, cause that was back then, that's what it was. Like, that's what you went out for, to kind of see what that is. Like, I don't know if there's a space or place that's happening anymore. Like, I'm talking about where people go and like dance, like on the dance floor, dance with people that you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a good time to be alive, bro.
It was good. It was fun.
That was a great time to be alive.
It was fun, bro. Man. Like, I, you know, it is what it is. I enjoyed it. I had a good time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, y'all remember when finger banging was considered fucking?
Ah, man. Yeah. It was a process too. It was a process
you had
too.
To work your way to it.
You had to get to it. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, hey, because bruh, like, so my bag was the movies. My bag was the movies. Like, I'd be like, you know, and this is when I was about 14.
Yeah.
I forgot my mom was still anyway. That's when I was, you know, in my early teenager bag, you know what I mean? And, you know, my bag was the $2 movie.
That was the one.
I'd get them to. Hey, I've done some premieres too.
Yeah,
okay. You gotta be horny, nigga, to figure somebody in the premiere
and try to watch the movie at the same time.
Yo,
bro,
with a crowd in there,
man. So what you do though, because this was I'd say either pre or inception of picking seats at the movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
So this was like, and I think market fare, market fare, you couldn't pick your seats, but like what the move was, you would sit at the back.
Yeah, oh yeah,
for sure. You would sit in the back corner. You know what I mean? Or you would find that pocket where it just wasn't anybody. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I've had a couple of exit row bangs too, but shit, fuck it. Anyway, bro, that shit was, you know what I mean? Because what you do is you start off kissing.
Yeah,
right. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you can't kiss it go straight to it. You got to kiss it and fall back. Kind of like the dance.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You kiss it and you fall back. You go back, watch a movie. Hey, you readjusting pants because you brick.
Bro.
You brick.
Hey,
you know?
You was brick when you got in that motherfucker because you pre-thinking about what you about to do. So you already there.
Hey, I'm telling you. And then, you know, you go back in and then you throw the hand on the private area. You know what I mean? You throw the hand on the cat.
Yeah.
And then you kiss again.
Yeah.
And then you see what she do with the hand placement.
Mm-hmm.
If she don't move, hey, bro.
You in there.
You in there.
Yeah.
Now you going for the buckle.
Oh, man. Tough times. Hey. Tough times,
hey, now that right there.
You going for the buckle, bro. Jeans high in the box, too. You like, damn.
And crunched up in your stomach because you sitting straight up.
Hey, and you know what? No, hold on, man. ISO. I hate when women recognize that you doing shit.
And ain't helping.
And now they making you work for it.
And ain't helping.
Ain't helping.
Nigga, stop breathing or
help
something.
Me.
Suck your stomach in.
Nigga.
Stop breathing.
You know what I'm saying? Stop exhaling for a second.
The stop breathing is crazy.
Just don't exhale. Hold it for a second.
So you want her to risk her life, nigga.
It ain't gonna take that long, but damn. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but I'm saying, like, yo, you see me doing some shit, bro. Hey, like maneuver.
You got this damn name belt on.
We had to earn it, man. We had to earn
glitter belt on. Goddamn.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? You trying to unratchet that bitch.
Yeah. Oh my God, bro. But man, when you finally get inside that motherfucker, bro, you just working. And this was before I knew about certain parts of that area.
Yeah.
So I'm going knuckle deep.
Yeah.
It just working.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Don't know what
reckless.
Yeah.
Reckless and to no point, because we wasn't doing it for anybody's satisfaction, but I guess our own, and it was more like
it was mental. It was psychological.
It was more like an ego thing. Like,
you was just really trying to feel around and see what it felt like or whatever. Like it was. It wasn't a lot. It wasn't very sexual. Now that I think about it,
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like
it's impossible.
It was more like
it was an uncomfortable position to be in.
Yeah, it was just being mannish. Like I just want to touch your private parts.
I wonder if the girls felt like that.
But when you pull out though.
Yeah. Ultimate.
Hey, you just postured, bro.
Yeah,
you just postured.
That's it. And you don't know what to do. Like it's awkward.
And it's crazy because you move as if you just got a nut off.
Yeah.
So it's like a little bit of post clarity start kicking in, or you still shocked that you even got that far.
And y'all don't even know what to do after. Yeah. Like y'all ain't even saying shit. Now y'all watching the movie.
He goes straight to it.
Now y'all watching the movie.
And you sit there like this. You know what I
mean? And you want some popcorn.
You want some popcorn?
You doing everything. You doing everything. You like shit.
Just trying to get a whiff of it.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Yeah, now you like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because
bro, I'm trying to tell you, man. Yo, to be a teenager was wicked, bro.
Nasty. Just man.
Yeah,
crazy times.
Wild, bro.
I feel sorry for the girls, man. I don't know what.
Sorry for the girls. I apologize to all of y'all, and I'm scared for my girls growing up.
And it was all consensual. Let's say that at that.
Oh yeah, definitely consensual.
Like,
yeah,
was,
definitely
you know
consensual.
I mean? But yeah,
had to be because they could scream.
Yeah, but sometimes peer pressure or whatever, the moment, whatever. But
man.
Yeah. Like, because I remember like one of the times, like the girl was actually, kind of pressing the issue, and she made it easy on me because she had on a skirt. So.
You
feel
Salute.
me? Like, that was later teenage times. Later, you know what I'm saying? Where we were kind of, she had probably maybe done it before a time or two. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, it was a little bit more smoother.
She came prepared.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like the don't act like you done this before.
Hey,
and if you did, act brand new.
Listen,
because this is a big deal for me.
Yeah.
I'll say, man. And I don't know, maybe, but one of the ones from the neighborhood.
Oh shit,
neighborhood.
She was older. She took me to the movies and yeah.
She had other plans.
Hey, I was with it. And when I say older, I ain't. But what? 3, 4?
Yeah, something.
3, 4 years older. So it wasn't crazy, but like still, I was like 16, 17. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wait, what?
What you mean?
What I mean, nigga, that's grooming.
Hey, times was different, man.
Yeah, but and you talking about a horny teenager, like nigga, I'm with the shits. Like nigga, whatever she was with, I was already with it. Like, you feel me? So like,
Salute.
So, but yeah, But to your point though, like as a girl dad now, I'm like, I don't want to even think down that damn path.
Yeah, so it's gonna be funny on the rewatch because I'm gonna be like, God damn.
Yeah.
But you know what though, and try to stick with me.
I do got a question after this too.
Yes, plug it, and try to stick with me. I want my kids to feel like they can live, and I want them to also feel like they can share. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Because I do understand that I'm not going to be able to shield them their whole life. I'm not,
Yep.
And I don't even want to run the gamut or burn myself out trying because that's just going to make them want to rebel more. Yeah. Been there, done that, But at the same time, it's like, man, all you could hope for is, when you do send them out, try to make the best decisions that you can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You prepared them to make the best decision.
And it's crazy because I find myself running the gamut, of like, do I have to talk? When do I have to talk? How deep do I go into discussion? Do I give homework? Whatever, like, what does that look like? That what I mean?
That leads into the question that I was going to ask is, do they still offer sex ed in school?
I think they do. I don't know if they changed the curriculum up.
Did y'all have it?
Yeah. I think I did mine in 5th or 6th grade.
Yeah, I think I did mine in 6th grade.
Yeah.
It was a part of PE.
Yeah, health.
Like PE, health.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think it's healthy. And and I would hope that it's geared and based off of today's times. You know what I mean? Because like I know when we came up, we was watching that 1985 cassette tape that was outdated. That was like, this is the vagina, this is the scrotum, and like, nah, bro. Like, I need some real time scenarios of what this could look like.
They probably got like the 2004 edition.
I'll buy it because that's when we was freak boys. Hey, that's when we was freak boys. So shoot, I mean, I'd be grateful, but it's crazy, bro. It's crazy because that shit's coming.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Just like you said, as long as you just gotta prepare them in the best way possible, so that whenever they in whatever situation, they'll have like the tools to make the best decision.
Y'all gonna let y'all kids work when they get of age, like while living with you?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Is that something that you pressing, or like you just kind of want to see if they kind of float to it on their own?
I'll see if they float to it first. I wouldn't press it.
First of all, do they have to work?
No, they don't have to.
No. So I should have asked it that way, but you would encourage, let's say they come home and say, hey, Dad, I want to get a job.
Yeah. I'm with it.
Yeah, I'm with it. I'm not.
Okay. I'm with it.
I'm not going to tell them not to.
I'm gonna definitely be like, like if they doing well in school, I'm with it. But like if I feel like, they might not be doing so well in school, I'm gonna be like, maybe you need to focus a little bit more on school before add something to their plate.
And I would argue against that, because it's like, what if they are doing well in school and you don't want them to be distracted?
I guess that's your interpretation. It's up to your interpretation of your kid. So if I feel like if you're doing well in school, I feel like, okay, you can take on more responsibilities because you're already excelling at what's on your plate. As opposed to somebody who can't handle what's just the basics of school, I don't want to add nothing outside.
So that was another thing I was gonna say, was like, it kind of depends on the kid though, because like if I'm looking at my kid and I know like, okay, they need a little extra push, or they need something to kind of teach them some type of discipline or something, I might be like, hey, have you thought about maybe possibly getting a job? You keep asking for X, Y, and Z. Yeah. Like if they don't understand like the value of money or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But but that's like dependent on you knowing your kid and exactly how they are.
I think because I think it's gonna be different for every child, honestly. But I'm definitely with, like, man, if my kid came to me and was like, yo, I want to get a job, I'd be like, oh, that's work. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then also, like, I think I would take that opportunity to I would ask them, like, what's your motivation of wanting to get a job? Like, are you just doing this to get a couple pair of shoes, or, to be able to move around, or do you truly want to, like, save money? And you know what I'm saying? I would have a conversation with them just to see where their mindset at and see what their, what the motivation is.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't micromanage their money, but I would definitely enforce a savings.
Yeah,
I would enforce a savings. You're gonna show me your check or whatever you're making, and I'm gonna say, hey, this is a percentage that you're gonna put in your savings. What you do with the rest, it's up to you. You're gonna learn your money management at that point, but you will save something.
Man, I remember, and I guess this goes into what I was gonna ask next, but like I remember my first job. My folks essentially did that, and it was against my will. Wasn't a fan of it. But then I remember, I think like maybe 6 or 7 months went by, man, and I don't know, man, I was trying to do something, and then I just remembered, or I was reminded that, hey, you got money? And I'm like, no, I don't. They're like, no, you got money.
Yeah, bro.
Check the joint. I was like, yo. I was a couple hundred up. A lot of money back then.
Yeah.
A lot of money back then. You know what I mean? And now I'm like, all right, shit. Because you used to be able to go to the mall and make $150 go crazy.
Yeah.
Shoes, shirt, clothes, all the shit.
Yeah.
But like, you know what I mean? Like, I do think that's important, and I think you're right, because like I don't want to again come off as like a dictator, but like, yo, even if, hey, yo, look, you taking $50 and putting it to the side, or you taking $100 and putting it to the side.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I'm not gonna be ignorant to the fact that I do know that the check is gonna be small.
Yeah.
Like it's $250, whatever it is. You know what I mean? So I don't want to sit here and take all of it. And then you may have a car at the time, and I know you're gonna need gas, all that shit. And here's the deal too: you still got your mom and dad.
Yeah.
So like, really, the job in my purview would be to distill or to build character.
Yeah.
Not so much the monetary value of it,
Yeah.
but just to build character and responsibility.
How to work with people. Because now that I think about it, like my first job, like, bro, like I'm 15, 16 years. I'm 16 years old, and I'm working with people that's 28, 30, 40. You know what I'm saying? Like dealing with adults on a outside of school and your home.
Yeah.
And like we almost equal. Like nigga, I'm flipping burgers and you flipping burgers.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, I'm a teenager and you grown. So it's just like learning how to interact with society outside of the parameters of school and home. Yeah.
And that's crazy too, bro, because I know kind of going to what you were saying about people being twice your age and shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy when you work them jobs as a teenager because you do find yourself being mad cool with the old head at the job.
Yeah.
You be mad fly with the old head at the
I
job.
didn't think about it till you said it, but yeah, my first job, everybody was older than me.
That's what I'm saying.
And
Man, I wonder how Margaret doing.
And I was cool with all of them though. Like,
That's me too.
You know
and
what I'm
it was
saying?
like the older ones, man, you know what I'm saying? You get game on just little different
Yeah,
things in life.
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
whether it's
or
stocking
niggas
shelves,
just be funny or you know what I'm saying? So it was like it was cool to interact with people. Cause like honestly, like I was saying, like outside of home and school, you didn't interact with random adults.
right. Right.
But you know what I'm saying? But now that opened that door for that, you know what I'm saying? And just it also gave you like just a maybe it took some time to understand, but like it kind of gave you a respect for your parents. Like, all right, you know, because I remember when I got my first check, like, bro, because you know when I started working, you had to work the 2 weeks in the hole, and then you got a check.
Ugly.
So when I first got that first check, I'm like, man, I've been busting my ass for 2 weeks. I got that motherfucker. It's like $150, and I'm just like. Oh no, you know what I'm saying? And then like you reading the taxes and stuff, you like, man, so really it was about 2, but you know, at the taxes it's like 150,
Bro.
and I'm just like, woo.
Ugly.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. And you know, fuck.
Yeah. So I mean
The work wasn't crazy, but it's still like, yo, I've given 40 hours to this place.
Right.
Why am I only bringing home $200?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, I remember that. But I ain't gonna lie though. I won't say disappointed. It was just because I didn't know like what that first check was gonna look like. It was more so like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It was like, oh, okay, this is what this looks like. Okay. But honestly, bro, I was happy as hell. Like after it settled in, like, okay, I got this much taxes and this is really what I really got. This is how much work I got to do to get that. I was like, oh, okay. But then it settled in. I was like, damn, this is my money.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I could do whatever. So, and I say the savings part because my dad didn't. Like, they ain't asked me nothing.
either.
They was just like, oh, you going to work? Whatever. And I'll tell you, one of my motivations besides money for work was I had my permit. I ain't had my full driver's license.
Yeah.
But my dad would let me drive the truck to work
Yeah, I remember that.
on the permit by myself
Yeah.
because I was going to work and it
Yeah.
was just up the street. I mean,
Yeah.
it was a decent little ride, but you know what I'm saying? So like, hey, I'm picking up all hours. Like,
Yay.
I'm like, oh, I can get the whip.
And you take
and
your time getting to the crib too.
Oh yeah, especially
yeah.
on the way back. We politicking
yeah.
after that joint, you know what I'm saying, workout. And I ain't gonna lie and act like I ain't told a nigga I had to go to work a couple times and I didn't. Or I went to work and I wasn't working. I was just bullshitting, sitting at the counter. You know how we used to do at the joint. So I go up there and then like, you know, riding around or something. And that was back then, like when, you know, like my homegirl or my work wife back then, you know, she might have been working that night, but I wasn't. But she'll hit me and be like, hey, can you give me a ride home?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I could get you. And then I'm telling my dad, like, yo, I got to go to work, do something real quick, and I'll come back. Really, I'm just going to give her a ride home. She don't know that.
Right.
She's just thinking that I'm naturally whipping.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that's how I was playing
it's
it.
a
So
smooth way to
yeah,
play it, though.
so it was
Yeah.
just like it was cool. Like, so yeah, I definitely it was just like an introduction to like just like I guess like leaving like that child like, you know, mindset, like trying to you're not a full adult, but you kind of like getting like, okay, this is how the world, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you go to work, you got relationships outside the house. You kind of, you know what I'm saying? You're moving around, stuff happening. So yeah, it was good. Like I encourage work, like for real. I wouldn't push it though. I wouldn't push it.
Hey, y'all ever remember the like the first piece of mail that y'all received, or like, you know, actually more specifically, and you can answer that too, but like the first CD that y'all purchased
I definitely remember
when y'all were
that.
kids?
So
My very first CD was Usher, My Way.
Yes, sir. But no. Okay, so because when that came out, we was young.
Yeah.
But the first CD you bought,
First CD I bought.
yeah.
First CD I bought might have been.
I think
might have been like Jay-Z or something.
Yeah, I think the first CD I bought was Ludacris. I don't know if it was Chicken and Beer or Red Light Special. It was one of those that I bought, like legit CD.
Yeah.
But the first CD that I actually just bought was a burnt. It was Carter 2. It was a burnt CD. My homeboy in school, he used to make the CDs and stuff. And I remember, it's like $5. He'll make you whatever.
Hey,
I was that nigga.
Yeah.
Remember in the track order?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Like I used to have mad little burnt CDs. I can remember what song was on which. Like, yeah. But
Crazy memory.
The first piece of mail, the first piece of legit mail, and I'm
Like
gonna differentiate
with my name on it,
with my name on it, but legit was mine, was the East Bay magazine. I remember I signed up for East Bay because I was like, because we used to bring them to school.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be talking about shoes and stuff like. So I remember I was like, man, how you get that with your name on it? They was like, oh, you just got to go do this and sign it. It was that card that
At the end,
you ripped out and then you mailed in, and then they'll start mailing it to you. So like I remember that, man.
Oh,
I was like, man, how long it took you to get it?
Yeah.
He was like, oh, it was like a couple weeks, and then I started getting it, bruh. After I mailed that thing in, I was at the mailbox every day waiting for my mother. When that first East Bay magazine, I remember my dad called me. He was like, hey, you got this magazine or something down here? Man, I come down and I was like, yeah. Like, bro, I'm flipping through. I'm like, yeah.
Circling shit that you know damn well you're not finna get.
Like crazy, but like, I don't know, like that sense of pride, I was just like, yo, this is my shit. Like,
that's
you know what I'm saying? Take that shit to school. But my first piece of mail that I seen my name on was a cable bill, and I was like, I got damn people had that damn cable in my name, but that's some, I don't know, that's neither here nor there. I was like, what is this? Give me this shit. Get out the mail. Yo, that shit was crazy. I don't know if it's a black thing or.
I was gonna say mine was definitely like a credit card.
Like this mine?
Oh no, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah. True story. Yep.
Hell no.
Yep.
Hey, what?
Hey, you watching TV, ain't you?
Ain't you? Yeah.
Oh shoot. When you order something, what's the threshold of waiting for the package? How long before you're like, yo, this is concerning. Where the fuck is my package?
I'm gonna let y'all go on it because I'm dealing with some shit right now.
It depends on where you get it. Like if it's like Amazon.
So let's say, okay, good. Let's start there. But let's say it's in Amazon, or let's say it's Amazon. Let's not Amazon, because Amazon's pretty good about, for the most part, you know, when they say they're gonna ship it, it's gonna be there. But like those companies where it's like, yo, could take 5 to 8 business days, could take 2 weeks, and then that you're getting close on that time. You know, because I know, hey, I'm guilty. Even if it's say 8 days, I'm still hoping it gets there in 4 or 5.
Yeah, me too.
I'm looking at the 8 as like a security blanket.
After a week, not even business days, just after 7 days, 7 days. Now I'm like, oh shit, like where my shit at?
Yeah.
Did they ship it? Is it coming?
You tracking orders?
Yeah, like
reaching out.
Hey,
sending an email to customer service.
Yo,
and don't turn the notifications on. I mean, in terms of if I turn the notifications on,
notify me.
Yes,
I'm signing up.
But when you do notify me, let that shit be accurate. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Because I've had a couple of times where they was like, "Yo, shipped, ready to ship, all the shit."
Yeah. When really they just printed the label.
They just printed the label.
Yeah, and they ain't shipped it yet.
And then you don't hear nothing. It's at the mailbox.
Because that's how them companies get you.
You go get it, and then the next day it'd be like,
delivered.
Delivered.
Yeah,
like nigga,
man.
I know. Yeah, I got it already.
Yeah, I'm dealing with some shit right now. Like as of today. So I placed an order on January 6th.
That's a long fucking time ago.
January 6th.
Yeah, you should.
And I still ain't got my shit. So I reached out. I don't want to say the name, but it's some shit like. So I reached, and it's a legit company, right? A legit brand. So I reached out to their little, customer service, and and they was just like, basically they was like, we backed up in fulfillment, you know, whatever. We can either refund you in total or we can refund you what you paid for shipping. And I was like, I really want what I ordered.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, just refund me the shipping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they was just like, okay, we'll do that. They did that like I got that notification like within a couple hours. And they was just, and I was like, is there any estimated time? And they was like, it should be another week or two. Like, okay.
We'll get you when we get you.
Bro.
Because now your shipping's free.
It's
so
well
you ain't
over a
worry
month.
about it.
Yeah. It's well over a month now. And I was like, now I'm at the point to where it's like, I still want it, but like, damn, when do I just be like, fuck it, give me my money back?
I was about to say.
Man, a month? Over a month?
Well over a month,
Nah,
bro.
I need something, bro.
Yeah.
Because even, like, think about going back to when I had the dilemma with my shoes.
Yeah.
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 I was like, after like 2 weeks, I was like, yeah. Actually, I don't even think it was that long. It was maybe a week. And I was like, nah. But what did it for me, though, they said shipped.
Yeah.
I mean, not shipped. They said delivered. Excuse me.
Yeah.
They said it was delivered. And I'm like, but I've also experienced where it was times where they said it was delivered and it would show up maybe the next day or the day or two after that.
happen too.
So, but I think I had let a week go by after it said it was delivered. And I was just like, nah, man, give me my shit back, bro.
Yeah.
And if you still decide to send it to me, cool. But
Yeah.
nah, that's too long, bro. That's too long. Especially if you're a legit company.
Damn.
That's a long time.
You might have to take that L, bro.
Yeah. I wanted it too. I wanted it, but I'm to the point now, I'm just like, fuck. Like, it's just been too fucking long. Like, okay, so in my situation, would you reach out one more time to see if they got an update?
Yeah, you might as well. It's only right.
Yeah.
Reach out,
I mean, they
get
probably
an
gonna
update.
bullshit you, but yeah.
But I'm not even, but on the reach out, I'm not on some being nice. Hey, where's my stuff?
Yeah.
Nah, for real.
Yeah. Because, yeah, like I said,
And if you give me any type of hiccup, yeah, it's going to process my shit.
yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah.
It wasn't meant for me.
Damn.
Damn, dog.
All right.
Yeah, man.
All right.
I would play some music for you, but, you know, YouTube be bullshitting
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Last thing before we get up out of here. So, you know, for people that know me, man, my phone has been beat the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
It's done. I need a new phone. I needed a new phone years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, going through, and obviously, like, what, as of recent, what made me hesitate getting a new phone was because of the TikTok ban. And I was like, you know, with the social media and, you know, the content that we post, I need that.
Yeah.
So if I would have got a new phone and, you know, I wasn't able to download TikTok at the time because it is back, you know, as of a couple days ago. But, you know, now that all that's kind of sorted out, I am in the market of looking at a new phone or getting a new one. Mm-hmm. One, because of that, and two, because we're about to get my oldest a phone. Mm-hmm. She's about to turn 10, and, you know, we're like, hey, it's about that time.
Yeah.
But with that, though, are y'all kind of loyal to a certain cellular service, or are you going to the best offer? Because I know for me, I've always been, so like growing up, it was Alltel.
Yeah.
And then when Verizon bought out Alltel, I've only used Verizon.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I've heard people say good and bad things about, you know, AT&T, Boost Mobile, Sprint at the time. I don't even know if Sprint's still a thing, but I don't think it is. But like just other companies, AT&T, I think I probably named that already. But you know, because I think it was you. Mm-hmm. You know, you were talking about like the bundle that comes with, you know, the add-ons like Disney Plus and all that. So I'm like, damn, we don't get all that.
You with Verizon?
I'm with Verizon.
So I'm with AT&T. And it did come with HBO Max, and it came with HBO Max. And then I got AT&T fiber internet, so like bundling that up gave me a bigger discount. But I ain't loyal. I ain't loyal to AT&T. Like I've honestly been looking at T-Mobile to see, because like I know a couple family members that got T-Mobile, and they just like, you know, they plan. They was just telling me they plan, and it was just like, damn, it's a lot cheaper. And they was like, the plan that one of my family members got came with Netflix and Apple TV.
How's the service though? And that be the thing for me, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, and you don't know until you get it.
The cell towers do matter, man.
Yeah, and especially to where you at too. Cause
Because sometimes depending on the area you live in, like
Bro,
Bruce was, getting to.
When I first got to Charleston, like phone, like it was certain spots where like my phone was just not working.
Who you had?
I got AT&T.
Okay,
but then there was like some of my coworkers. I think I don't know if it was T-Mobile or Verizon, but they had one of them, and they had to switch because their phones just didn't work out there.
That's what happened to me.
And there's been times like where I've been out in the field. You know what I mean? And like people who got Verizon or people who got T-Mobile, only their phones were working.
Yeah.
And everybody else is assed out. So it's like, damn. In this situation like that where I'm like, shit, let me get my shit too. But
when I was living in Florida, because I had T-Mobile. When I was living in Florida, I had T-Mobile. And like, bro, mad dead spots. Like it was bad. Like I had to go to switch. And I've been with AT&T ever since.
Yeah, I've had AT&T for like 6-7 years now.
Back then, what I think, because like it's only like 3 major phone companies. It's T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T, right? Everything else is like
just under them.
Yeah, it's just like Boost
Cricket.
and Cricket and like Consumer Wireless. It's like and I say that because now I feel like there's more towers for the big names than it used to be.
Yeah.
I feel like, because it's kind of like the airlines. Like it used to be a bunch, but now it's like 4.
Right.
You feel me? So it's just like, I don't know. I don't know if that impacts it, but I definitely been looking at, T-Mobile, because I was like, damn, if I can get a bundle and they throwing in the Netflix and the Apple and I can shed that.
And those are 2 main ones that I watch off of.
I was like, man, I may give it a look. Like I may go sit down with them and you get some, you know what I'm saying? You get some
like you're a free agent.
Nigga. What's the offer, baby?
Yeah, talk to me.
Yeah, what's the offer?
Talk to me,
I know what they giving me over here, but what you offering? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So yeah.
Damn, that's crazy you said that about the airlines though, because I only fly Delta or American.
Yeah.
I don't think I've flown anything else but those
Spirit,
2.
Southwest, Frontier.
Never flown. JetBlue.
Yeah,
JetBlue.
Never flown
Alaska.
none of them.
Alaska.
Well, you flown Korean Air.
But I think they're affiliates of American or Delta. One of those.
I think American, yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, but domestically, like I've never flown, any of those. I won't call them one-offs, but I've never flown any of those airlines.
I haven't either.
Outside of Delta or American that I purchased the ticket for.
Yeah, me either.
I think I've flown Frontier. Yeah.
Damn, school bus.
It wasn't bad. No recline on the seats. Like, not an option. At least the plane I was on, like that motherfucker.
Hold on, where were you going though?
Atlanta to Raleigh. To remember that time that I dropped Carter off
hold
for like
on,
Christmas.
but that's like that's international to international though. You think that would be the bigger plane?
No, it was actually small because it was just like
I think with those buses though, I think with those small buses, I don't think you have that option.
Yeah, no,
because like even with first class, all the seats look damn near the same.
It wasn't you either do you want to sit in the front of the plane or the back of the plane?
Instead of side by side, you might have like your own chair and you're the row, but
but
it ain't no curtain, it ain't none of that shit.
Nah, ain't no drinks, ain't no TV, ain't no entertainment, no headphones.
Well, they do offer you the soda though. They don't offer
pay for it though.
Damn.
No.
Yeah, on the flight that I was on, the little
we
Frontier
military
joint.
Though, so I should be free.
Yeah, you do.
Free as hell.
Hey, and never mind. But yeah, I want to give up the goods.
Nope, don't.
Never mind. Mm-hmm. But I will say, it's funny that you brought up the military and flying because like I've been telling my wife to register for fucking the TSA pre-check, and she never do it. So now when we fly, like. Me and my daughter got the pre-check on our tickets, and I'm just like, see you on the other side.
Hey, because bro,
through security part, yeah. You know
I ain't got time for that shit, man.
Like,
you do it too.
Do the registration like I told you to, man.
Yeah,
because y'all gotta have pre-check.
It's automatically on there when we put our little ID on there.
When we went to New Orleans, it was like that, bro. I was like, nah, man.
That's wild.
Like, yeah.
Hey. I'm like, they got Chick-fil-A on the other side. Like, tell me what you want, nigga.
Hey, what you said?
I've been waiting for you.
Oh, you ain't walked through yet?
And I got to keep my shoes on, nigga. Hey, shit.
How long you think it's gonna be?
Yeah. What y'all doing over there?
Y'all boys ain't shit. Any alibis, man?
Oh shit.
I was gonna say like when we talk about first jobs and stuff like that, we could talk about random jobs and side hustles too. Like in my college days, right? Like as I was, like I can say shifting away from more so going to class to kind of like, working more than I'm going to school.
Yeah.
Looking for jobs and stuff. Like you kind of open to whatever. Cause when you a college student, bro, you hungry, literally you hungry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You hungry, you want some money or whatever.
Yep.
So I remember I went to this interview one time. So I'm dressed up. I got a suit and tie on. I go to this little building or whatever. And then I walk in and it's like mad of us. You know what I'm saying? Like in a room like this, it's probably like 15 of us.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, snap. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm 19. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, bet. I'm seeing adults in here. I'm just like, So the dude walk in. He was like, everybody stand up and follow me. I'm like, damn, everybody at the same time? He was like, yeah, just everybody just get a seat. You know what I'm saying? So we get in there, we get a seat. We all in there, getting situated. I got a little notepad and stuff because the nigga had told me, he was like, yeah, always take something to take notes and stuff. I was like, okay. I'm in that motherfucker like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? What we about to do? So everybody sitting down looking lost. This nigga turned on a little TV screen and that motherfucker said, Vector Knives.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like, Vector Knives? What is this? So this nigga got a PowerPoint presentation about walking around and selling like knife sets. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about door to door selling niggas knife sets. And I was like, I've
heard of them too. Yeah,
bro,
I've heard of them too.
10, 15 minutes into the presentation, I'm like, nigga, I ain't doing this shit. Like, and I looked around and you could tell the niggas that was on the same page as me, they was like, and then you looking at other people in there like, oh yeah, I can, you know what I'm saying? And they in there saucing it up like, if you sell a certain amount of knives, you get a bonus. We got vacation packages that you can win. They saucing it, and some people in there eating it up. I'm like, I didn't loosen my tie up. I'm like, nigga, I'm about to leave this bitch and go smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck out of here. I walk out that bitch. I'm like, man, this some bullshit. But like, it made me think about all the little side.
That's the trenches, bro.
Bro, ugly.
Trenches.
That really
like
is.
niggas, you remember when niggas used to do Mary Kay and
Oh,
Cincy?
man.
Y'all remember Cincy?
Hey,
Cincy, what's
yep.
that?
Cincy was
like
the little
scents, like the
The
diffusers.
Like the diffusers.
Yeah, I remember that.
Before you could just go to the store and get it. Like, hey, some of them.
I remember the Cincy's that you could buy in it came in like a little envelope.
Yeah.
And you could put them in your car.
Yeah. Like
Hey.
all of them little, do it on your own, sell it type joints.
Yeah,
bro.
man. My mom did the Mary Kay.
What level was she at? Did
She had a big car. She ain't had a car, nigga.
Hey.
She ain't had a car, but damn, nigga.
Was she moving it?
She
though?
was at the meeting.
Or was she sitting on inventory?
Nah.
She was doing like the little house party joints and
She was attending. She ain't throw nothing though. But we definitely had bad products.
Product just sitting in the garage in the living room.
Hey, that little shit was thick as hell too, bro. I'm talking about put a mean sheet on your ass, bro.
They supposed to be like this?
Hey,
that's why you gotta sell that shit quick. Bro.
That body cream.
Shake it up.
Yeah, that motherfucker coagulated, nigga.
Hey, nah.
Damn.
Hey, y'all remember the Kirby vacuums?
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Man.
Yeah.
Hey, salute to the Kirby vacuum dude that got my dad.
Your dad?
He
No.
got. Listen,
for real?
I remember the day that
Pops.
nigga came over there, nigga. Nigga came in there. I'm talking about he mean with the goddamn presentation. He done vacuumed up some shit. He done flipped the mattress, vacuumed the mattress. He shampooed a little piece of the carpet. Man, my dad was over there like, yeah, hell yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, got that nigga like, hey, and them shits was like a band.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We had that big heavy ass. That bitch was steel metal, nigga.
That bitch was a solid 100 pounds,
That
nigga.
motherfucker, I'm in that motherfucker like, God damn. And we
strong
ain't
as
never
hell.
used none of them features. All we did was vacuum. Nigga ain't shampooed nothing, vacuumed the couch, the mattress, nothing.
Oh shit.
Got his ass.
And it was like, oh, I don't got the full 1,000. No, that's no problem.
Yeah.
You can make 100,000 easy payments of $1 a day, nigga. Oh my gosh, bro.
Yeah, that was the start of Klarna, nigga. Yeah.
Nuts.
For 77 easy payments.
$12.95.
Nigga done took out a personal loan for a vacuum. And
Oh shit! The last thing I wanted to circle back to before we get up out of here. How much did your fit cost? Ballpark.
Pants was 25, shirt was 10, 15, 10, 12, I think.
So less than 50?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was a smooth $48.97.
Yeah.
Because you know Walmart, they don't do the 99s.
Yeah.
They go 97 your ass to death, boy.
Hey, off that, you see where they was talking about stop making pennies?
I saw that. And I was seeing how they were saying it takes 2 cents.
2 cents
To
to
make-
make 3 cents to make 1 cent.
Nigga, regardless, anything over the value of what you're
I
giving
ain't
me.
the smartest man in the world, but
Hey, who came up with that?
yeah, like
But I mean, but you know, it's long overdue though, because you know they was I know like a lot of places, like when you was getting change back, let's say if it was 3 cents.
yeah, they was giving you
They
nickels,
was giving you the
was
nickel,
rounding up,
or if
yeah.
it was like a cent, they was like, hey, you want the change?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah,
Right.
some people would be straight up like, "Hey, we ain't got the change. You cool?"
Yeah.
Do I got a choice, nigga? Like,
Right.
I mean, I already done gave you my money.
But nah, I got mad when I found out how much it cost to make 1 penny.
Nah, me
Yeah, that's
too.
crazy.
And it's like, how long have y'all been doing that?
Yeah, and the disrespect of pennies.
Yeah.
I done drop pennies and be like, all right, kept walking.
Nigga, you just dropped 3 cents.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
yo, and why I can't trade that bitch in and get 3 cents for my penny?
Exactly.
How does that work?
Exactly.
Man.
How does that work, bro?
Like,
Where's the nearest coin
charging me
star,
you
coin
charging me
stats, or whatever
labor?
the fuck? Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Back to that car shit. Nigga overcharging.
Yeah.
You giving me 1 cent and you doing, man.
Salute.
Yeah. Yeah.
Salute. Bro, the world we live in is crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
As fuck. But you know, hey, with that being said, you know, hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Hope y'all enjoyed listening. As always, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Again, shop the merch. Always gonna plug that. www.myshopify.withthebros.com. I probably said that bit backwards. I think it's withthebros.myshopify.com. Yeah, that's what it is. You'll see the link on there somewhere.
It'll be on that bitch.
It'll be on that
God
screen
damn.
somewhere.
Yeah, I got some names on this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Hey, that nigga said Charlotte McGay, Angela Lee.
Oh, man.
Oh my God.
Oh shit.
With my girl DJ.
Hey, and it's funny because I kept going. You gotta keep going.
Yeah.
You can't stop.
You trying to correct it and you still,
said,
yeah. That boy, I have a name on this.
We ain't got no teleprompter, man. We don't have a teleprompter. You know what?
God.
Next time we're gonna write it on the we're gonna write it down so that way I got something to read. Cause fuck,
Oh shit.
Damn.
uh,
That's crazy.
with the bros, we out,
Yeah,
man.
man. Damn.
God.